Now we are recording, okay?
Sure.
So, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah.
This is Pat.
This is Marguerite.
And Frank from Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Right, we are in Maryland, outside of Washington, D.C., so the time difference is 12 hours. It's 9:00, I can't see that.
9:10.
9:10 here in the East Coast, and Frank is 9:10 p.m. in Hong Kong. Well,
Yeah.
good to have you online, and good to have you agree to talk to us, okay? We are very, very appreciative of that. Okay.
Thanks for your invitation.
Hey, you're in our group, right? So
That's good. Yeah.
why not? All right. So you're in Hong Kong. Tell us something about your background, where you're from, and where what have you been doing, and all that.
Okay. I was a senior before, and I go to sea at the age of 19 as a sea cadet. So at that time, it's the lowest class animal in the world. So you have to do anything, and without saying no, you cannot say no. So they give you a hard time, but which is good. Later on when you performing your job, so you get the experience how difficult or how harsh is the work. Yeah. And after I get married, I want to stay in Hong Kong. Stay in Hong Kong. Actually, I don't like to see. So I changed the working from Hong Kong to Macau in the short run, or else I can't get a wife.
Mm.
All right, but being a captain between Hong Kong and Macau actually is just a routine work, not challenging, and I would say quite boring, but still with a very good pay. Although it is boring, you have to stay 100% alert, okay?
Mm.
Because of the heavy traffic in the harbor.
Right.
Wow.
The ferry between Hong Kong and Macau is a hydrofoil, right?
Hydrofoil, jet foil, tri-cat, yeah.
Yes, sounds very high tech. So it looks interesting.
I know. It looks interesting. I guess it's true.
Includes a 42 knots.
Mm.
Yeah, it's about 7 kilometers. In terms of car, it's not too fast, but you have to bear in mind there is no brake in the ferry like that.
Oh.
So you have to bear in mind the stopping distance.
Mm.
Yeah, there is no brake.
So how long have you been driving that hydrofoil? How many years?
Almost 15 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Wait,
15 years.
you started at 19, you went to sea.
Yeah, at the age of 29, became a captain. Yeah, and then 15 years.
Wow.
Gee, I didn't know you're that old.
Yeah. Wow.
You look young.
See, guys, see what happens when you use new skin products, huh? Yeah. Well, that's great. That's great. So, how did you run into new skin?
Okay. First of all, I think I have very strong and well planned to move to United States for the reunion. So everyone want to stay with their family, right? And being trained, educated in Hong Kong under UK at that time, our qualification is not applicable in US. So in other words, I have to look for something that I could survive when I'm in the United States. For myself, I am a hardworking person. I don't think there's any big difficulty for me. But as long as I could have a better quality of life, I don't want to become a waiter or in the laundry to establish a laundry shop, which is not familiar to me too. So at that time, I opened my mind to look for other opportunities. All right. And it's a blessing. At that time, Joseph came to me.
Who's
Right.
Joseph?
Joseph was my high school mates. We used to play football, go to the dancing party, but
Ooh.
never go to library, okay?
Girls.
Yeah. We are the boys' school at those
Mhm.
days.
So, well,
And Joseph is a very well-known architect in Hong Kong.
really?
Some of his buildings get the awards.
Mm. Mm. Well, he'll be their turn on the 14th.
Yeah.
Joseph and
Yeah.
Janet. Okay.
Don't
So,
miss it.
yeah. Join us that time. Okay.
Yeah.
And when he told you about New Skin, what did you think?
Uh,
Were you say, oh yeah, this is great. I'll come right in.
okay. Actually, it's like that. He called me. It's a long distance call.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh,
Frank, I'm Joseph. Yes, I recognize your voice of Joseph. Have you ever heard about New Skin? New what? New Skin. Nuskin. Never heard of it. That's good. Remember this word. In future, if someone talk to you about New Skin, make sure you remember me. Call me if that happens.
Wow.
And
Okay.
Then the line is cut because he has to pay. That's so
Ah.
expensive. There's nothing free. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
How many years ago was that? It's back in the
Wow.
90s, right? That can be
That's-
very
30 years ago,
yeah.
1990.
Yeah.
Okay.
A
Then
couple
what
of months before Hong Kong market opened. Couple of
Ah.
months.
And then what
And
happened?
after about 2 weeks, he sent me 2 pack of just like an instant noodle size, 2 packs of mini products. One is named Face System. The other one is Facelift System.
happened?
And with a bunch of papers, not clear, okay? Maybe it's a third-hand copy. You have to reprint it or write something on it or to trace mark what is O or is a zero. It's a Q or it's a O, something like that, okay? And I read about those paper, then I know this is a business. So I start talking to people. Then I face challenges. Okay. So I make up a list of the problem or the questions that I cannot handle. So fortunately, Mr. Donkey visit Hong Kong. So we just hang out there in Lee Garden Cafe Shop.
Oh, okay.
Lee Garden, it's Causeway Bay. So actually, it's the four of us. It's Philip Chong, Bessie, and Donkey.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So we chit chat about 2 hours. All right.
So how many
Question is answered.
Uh-huh.
And actually, I have sent, I think for that 40 questions, I have write maybe 5 full pages. And then to Joseph, but never reply.
Oh.
And at that time, it's not easy to send a fax at home. There is no fax at home.
Mm.
Mail to him, but never reply. Okay. And so all my questions or all my queries is not answered. The more the question I ask, actually, the more serious I am. I would say it that way.
Mm.
It
Okay.
is not stubborn
Okay.
because I'm serious. So I face a lot of challenges. Right? I have no one to guide me. Just with those bunch of paper, and which is not a clear copy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Wow.
No product brochure.
That's why.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. So this is how we begin.
Mm.
Later on, Joseph came back. So we talk about it about 6 hours. Then I'm in.
Ooh, okay.
So it took you quite a while to be convinced, didn't you?
Not really. When Joseph came back, I am convinced.
I see.
Why?
Well,
And some of the questions actually is still no answer.
Not even now.
So sometimes it's not about the question. It's about the relationship and the trust
Yeah.
that you have
True.
built
that's true.
with that
Yeah.
person.
You know, Joseph, he won't, give you a bum steer, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
So he's
Well,
a visionary, and I think he has a kind of wisdom.
mm, mm,
Right? If one in his status can give up his job and go full time in Newski, I have nothing to worry.
right. There's something in there that he saw that you haven't
Yes,
seen yet. That's what
right.
it
And
is.
that is already a very solid answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes you really don't have to look for the answer.
Right. Right. Well, in reality, when he went back to Hong Kong, we were kind of worried.
Yeah.
Well, that's another story.
That's another story. Yeah. Yeah.
Because New Skin is still fairly new, and especially in Hong Kong, right? He just opened the market, and he
Yes.
gave up everything to go back to Hong Kong. Ooh. But anyway, that's interesting. That's interesting. So, yeah, you finally decided to join New Skin, right?
Yes.
What made you decide? Is it the products, the business, the people? Any of those things that pop in?
Okay. And of course, I joined New Skin is not totally because of Joseph. All right. He opened my as an eye opener. So he bring me with a big picture. All right. I joined New Skin actually is because of the opportunity in front of me.
Mm,
Product is the opportunity, which I have been looking for years.
mhm.
All right. Number one, minimal investment, which is risk free.
Right.
All I need to invest is my time. And for me, time as a captain in the jet floor, actually, I have a lot of time.
Really?
We work 2 days on, 2 days off.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
All right. So I have a lot of time. I don't know where to go. Actually, before I spend time in the wet market, buy the food and came home, and then I was the one to cook it.
Oh.
In those days, never cook it.
This one doesn't.
Hey, we're cooking now every day.
Yeah, right. Poor me.
All right. Okay. So for me, it's just a matter of how I manage the time. So when I decided to go into New Ski, I never went to the wet market, and I never cook again.
Wow, that's determination.
And I seldom eat at home too.
Mm.
All right. So later on, my wife find it is what's wrong? I never eat at home. When I return home, it's almost 11 or midnight.
Mm.
There's still some left over in the fridge. I said, no, I'm done already. Every night, okay? So then she was curious. What happened? You look very busy, all right? Never eat at home for 3 months or 4 months. So you must be making a lot of money. He checked my income from New Skin. Finally, about on the 4th month.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And for me, I think it's great because I have no sales experience before. I have no knowledge about skincare. I don't know how to talk to people or how to share with people. All right. I have to start from zero, ground zero.
Mm-hmm.
And monthly, I can move the products. Some people believe in me and they start using the products. So I think that is I move one step ahead already.
Mm.
myself, actually, I can do it.
Mm.
But of course, money-wise, the return is very small. At those old days, one day overtime for me in the jet foil, I could make 500 US.
Mm.
But at that 4 months in total, maybe I just make 500.
But that's just the beginning, right?
The beginning.
Yeah, that's in the beginning. So my wife is very curious. All right, I don't look like a idiot, right? How come you make the choice like this? You're so busy for 4 months, but then you just make about 500, just like one day overtime. All right.
Mhm.
So then she joined me in the meetings.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
When she joined the meeting, she find out in the whole meeting, it's only 4 men: Tai Chi, Joseph, Philip, and another 20 or 30 people are the young ladies.
Mm.
No wonder you seldom eat at home. Okay. And of course, if you can sell the skincare products, why not me?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. So that's how we get started together, to work together.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's a good story.
Yeah, good story.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who is Sandy Martinez?
Oh, my good friend. All right. He's the great leader from Philippines. I think a lot of people knows him. Either you are Filipino or you are not Filipino. A lot of people know him. He's very well known.
Well known in the world.
Yeah, he traveled a lot now.
Right? Yeah. He loves to travel and he loves to enjoy good food. All right.
Any question about food?
he's-
Ask Sandy.
right. And he's very smart, determined, and persistent. All right.
Mhm.
His mouth is ready to open at any time, in any circumstances. This is something, he's the best.
Mm, mm.
Okay.
And because
And also, he also care about the group. I remember when he once visited me in San Francisco, we went to Target. He bought a bunch of blue jeans and a lot of, I would say t-shirt, polo shirt,
Mhm.
his downlines.
Mm.
Would be about 20 kilos.
really,
Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
yeah, okay, and because of
Very interesting person, and is also a very good trainer.
Mm,
So I learned from him too.
mm. Well, we'll have Sandy on one of these days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
All right.
our Filipino friends, don't worry, we'll have him on.
He's on the list.
Everyone wants
We'll
to
have
hear.
all our leaders on. It's just a matter of, you know,
We line you up.
yeah, take
sometime.
turns, okay?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so, and I guess because of Sandy, you have a very big group in the Philippines.
Yes. If time can be restored, I should not go to Philippines. Because after I left Philippines, the group blooming.
Mm.
When I was there, it's very slow.
Oh.
So I have a big obstacle there, all right? Yeah. So after I left, the group takes off.
That's good. You know, when parents are not there, that's when children grow up.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, now, and who's Daniel Lowe?
Daniel Lowe. Oh, one of my Hong Kong MCM.
Mm.
Daniel, my second level. So he doing everything on his own.
Ooh.
Yeah, and he has a group of young people, I would say 20 plus to 30 plus millennials.
On through
Yes.
later.
So you have two huge line essentially. You have two mega line, I call it, right?
Well, you have almost all the Philippines,
Yeah.
right?
No, not these days. I
A
think.
good part of it.
Yeah.
A good part of the Philippines, and then a good part of Hong Kong, and
Yeah.
I think then it was everywhere too. You know, the younger group,
Yeah.
and also you
We
recruit.
also work very hard.
Didn't you recruit Mason? Who's Mason?
Mason recruit Daniel.
Right,
Mm.
but
Mason was a captain too. Mason. So far, I could only recruit another captain, not all the captains. All right. So a lot of captains are still waiting for the call.
hey,
That's
plenty
right.
of candidates there
Yeah,
out there,
for
right?
everyone. Yeah. So a lot of
Yeah.
someone. So all of you listeners, people who are listening, you should. There's a lot of captains waiting for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You can just say, look, this guy who used to drive a hydrofoil joined, and look what happened to him, right?
Yeah.
So you guys can do the same thing. Even pilots, for that matter, airline pilots,
Yeah. Right.
being furloughed and all that. So
Mhm.
plenty of opportunities. Now, you said you always wanted to move to the United States, right? Didn't you come?
And I did.
Remember, you came to San Francisco for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. 7 years.
7 years?
Wow.
And what happened
7
to your
years.
business?
Come again?
What happened to your business while you were not in Hong Kong?
The business.
The business.
Okay. This is the good part of the business. All right. It's a blessing for New Skin business. And this is why we have to work very hard temporary. Let me put it this way. And it's a very rewarding program, and you can have long-term benefits from it. All the leaders elsewhere, okay, under my organization, actually, they work very hard too. They don't work for me, they work for themselves. So actually, we have a common goal. So if I'm not around, they can do better because they are doing everything on their own. And that gives me retirement, semi-retirement lifestyle in San Francisco, which I miss very much because I was a captain by profession. I don't have much time with Boris when he's a kid or a teenager. We don't have much time. All right, very busy schedule. So it's a blessing that I could retire at the age of 45. When I was in San Francisco, I was 45.
Wow.
Nowadays, still a lot of my ex-colleagues, they are still in the jet force, still in the high force.
Oh. Yeah.
Not,
You're still working, huh?
not retired means 6 months ago. But because of the coronavirus, they are laid off now.
Wow.
Oh, there's no.
The whole Hong Kong Macau ferry services is suspended.
Mm.
Mm,
All right.
mm,
So they have to face a layoff.
mm,
Not willing or not prepared.
mm. I guess this coronavirus really had many people totally
Yeah,
unprepared.
many people are affected very, very much.
Yeah, and we are very glad.
No one is prepared for it, right?
Right. Well, we're glad we're in this business, so
Yeah.
we're still going on strong. Now,
So when I was in San Francisco, I really enjoyed to be a full-time father. I don't know my son like it or not. So I asked him to the school, back and forth to the basketball playground. Yeah, I find my time lost back.
Well,
Wow, that's very nice.
did you find time to cook for your family?
Maybe not.
At that time, Rowena did the work. I'm just a full-time father and full-time driver.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
And I do a lot of gardening work, which I never did before.
Well, there's one thing in the U.S. You know, you have a house, you have a small garden, you can do a lot of.
Yes, a lot of work.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot
Yeah.
of work. Yes. No.
They keep me very busy.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. Non-stop
Plan
work.
the
It can
crop.
be,
Yeah.
especially when you have to keep up with your neighbors, so you have to keep your lawn very nice.
Yeah.
Clean. You cannot have
You have
weeds.
to remove all the weeds. That
Yeah,
could be the whole
get the
afternoon.
flowers and the trees are trimmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of work.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Boris is your son. In case those of you don't know, he attended college in the States too, didn't he?
Yeah. UC Davis.
UC Davis.
Yeah.
Where is he now?
He is with his wife now. in
No.
Hong Kong.
No.
What is he doing now?
Oh, what is he doing now?
Yeah.
So now New Skin become our family business. So
Uh-huh.
he worked along with me in New Skin. It's about 5 years now. And before New Skin, he worked in the bank.
Mhm.
He loved it.
Sorry?
He loved it in the
Did,
bank.
did he love
He loves the income. He loves the income
from the
Yes.
bank?
Yeah, but
Then-
not
From
the
the bank.
work, right?
from the bank. All
Yeah,
right.
that's a
Actually,
problem.
he's a very hardworking person too, and very aggressive.
Uh-huh.
So came the top 3 in
Oh.
sales in the bank.
Wow.
Yeah, but the
What did
You
hours.
know, the first one and the second one, actually, we call it Lo Si Fa La. All right.
Number one,
Very
number two
senior.
are the old
We have a
number
lot of customers already.
original
right?
masters. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So what happened? Why?
What happened?
Uh-huh.
So he went to the hospital because of heartburn.
Mm.
He can't eat and always feeling like a vomit.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Can't
young.
sleep well.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's young. He shouldn't have that condition.
And the doctor's explanation is too stressful.
Ah.
All right. Then I asked him, what happened? He said, it's 1 million per day, the quota. Hong Kong dollar, okay?
Oh.
1 million per day.
Okay.
So I said, if 3 days you can't make any sales, what happened? Then you owe the bank 3 million.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, you had to make up the difference. All right?
Like
You
pressure.
have
Just
to make
like
it up. All right? So, and then after another 2 years, I thought he'd get used to it. And after another 2 years, another heartburn. So the doctor advised, you have to be relaxed.
Yeah.
Right. Too stressful. I said, what happened now? I said, now the quota is 5 million a day.
Wow.
I guess the story is you're productive, your quota keeps
Yeah,
up.
exactly. The more you are productive, the more volume you have to shoulder.
Which means the pressure is also building. As you
Yeah.
become better and better, the pressure becomes higher and higher.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So at those days, he's making money, but stressful, not really enjoying. And at that time, we start to have the age law.
Mm.
Okay, it's the time you should come to take a look if New Skin is for you. All right. And I think it's because of the age law. So it's the right matching.
Mm.
So he is not promoting something ordinary vitamin or any ordinary shampoo. It's something with technology, high tech.
Right.
So I'm interesting. All right. So that's how we get started.
Now,
Does he like it?
does he
Does
like
he like it?
working on New Skin?
Yes. On the okay, in the first year, he worked everything on his own. So he was a star creator too
Wow.
on his own. All right. And then after a year, so he got some experience. Then it's a time we do it as a family business.
Good, good, man. You have a
And
you have a good
in
group.
the last 2 years, he traveled more than I do.
His turn.
Yeah, his turn now.
That's good. That's good.
Excellent.
And I think you guys have a good group in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's growing, right? Yeah,
it's growing. Yeah,
nice.
it's growing.
So New Skin really brought your family together.
That's right.
You started it, and then
Family
Rowena,
together.
right? Later on.
To begin with, my wife say yes to New Skin and also support me in doing it, right? Now, in these days, my son say yes. He's very committed to run the New Skin. So
Yeah.
what
So
a
the whole
lucky man.
family's involved now. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you because of New Skin, you spend a lot of time with Boris, right, in San Francisco. Yeah, that's wonderful.
True.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like it, okay?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's really nice.
Yeah. So, well, so New Skin has brought your family together and all these nice things, and also New Skin allow you guys to travel too, right?
Yes. Yes. And then?
Then he said, and then.
And what else did New Skin bring you? I guess.
Oh, okay. I find time to be a full-time father, all right? I get back what I miss a lot about family life.
Mm-hmm.
And in these 10 years, actually, we are available when somebody needs it, which means my mom-in-law is not in a good health conditions or a wheelchair, so we can spend time with her for the breakfast.
Mm.
All right, sometimes for the senior, they don't really need you to give them some money so you can buy something to eat. They appreciate very much if you can spend an hour with them, chit chat, or to have a breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I'm New Skin, it's not an easy job to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Sometimes because of the work or because of the stress, you can't spend too much time with your parents.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's the same in US or in Hong Kong.
Yeah, I wish some of our young ones would see that,
Mm.
you know, spending time. Well, now my son in LA is up with his at home with his family.
He's
Okay.
enjoying fatherhood.
It's got three little guys, and oh boy, every morning they call us, and the kids will climb all over him, and I guess he likes it too, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
in terms of work, that's kind of tough.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well, I guess New Skin. What have you, in terms of New Skin, what do you think you have contributed to the world?
Okay. I'm really a small potato, all right? In terms of the world, I have never thought in that way, but I do believe in New Skin, everyone is acting like a messenger. What you know about the New Skin, what you know about the New Skin product, what you know about how we could do with our lifetime planning. So with these type of things, we are a messenger. So we can chit chat with people. So is there something you're looking for? Do you want to have a better quality of life, or do you want to improve your living standards? or do you have some kinds of health issues or skin problems? So a lot of topics we could share. And through this communication, actually we just show people it is an option for them to do something better more than just work.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of people just work until the day they went to see the God, right? It's all because of the responsibility for the family. People could hardly have a choice. But as a messenger in New Skin, the more you know, then the more you can share.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. So we can talk anything. We can talk about any topic, share any topics. And the bottom line is we have to respect people's decision.
Mm.
And of course, if you cannot input sufficient information, if you cannot show them how they could look, the picture about the future in their life, then possibly have a wrong decision. So in terms of that way, I think I do help some people to visualize they can do better for themselves.
Yeah.
And for me, through New Skin, I found I could do something bigger for myself.
Right. Through New Skin, you have impacted a lot of families,
Right.
right? And that's
True.
a contribution to the world, right?
Yeah.
You help to improve a lot of people's lives. Seriously, right?
That's serious.
Yeah.
Okay.
All over. Yeah.
All over. Not just in Hong Kong or wherever. It's worldwide.
Yeah.
Worldwide. Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
And of course, if without New Skin, I don't think I know the thousands of people.
Mm,
Even I don't know them very well, but by name I know who he is and who she is.
right. Well,
Right.
another thing I know we've noticed is when we travel, we meet with happy people.
Exactly. And they treat you just almost like a family member.
Yes,
They pick you up in the airport and they send you to the airport. They arrange everything for you.
they
All
do.
right. Because you have a very good wife, Mr. Song, she arranged everything for you.
No, he arranged everything.
Yeah. All right.
Mm. But anyway, so uh before we wrap this up, what are your favorite products? You're not
My
limited
favorite
to one,
product,
okay? You can have as many as you want.
okay. I love the Lumi Spa very much. Lumi Spa. You are not just cleaning, washing your face, you're also doing kinds of facial massage.
Yes.
You feel very really enjoying, really enjoying. All right. Another product is Light Pack.
Mm.
All right. I can't stay one day without Light Pack. I love it. All right. Particularly in these days, you really have to take care about your immune system.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Very-
especially what it is. What do you think
Yeah.
now with the coronavirus and all that all over the world? How does a person who is maybe starting to look at New Skin, what do you think the opportunities right now? Even though we're not really seeing people, we're just like meeting people
like this,
on a Zoom call or
phone calls.
phone calls.
Yeah.
What do you think the opportunities right now for everybody?
Okay. Number one, because of the technology. Okay. So today, before people talk about 4G, now it's 5G. Actually, without launching the 5G, people already plan to develop 6G, right? So with these kinds of technology that bring people closer. So like today, we can talk almost in the next half of the world, we can talk with a very fluent speeches,
Your next
right? And you can see each other. So all the distance has become very close. Unlike before, we rely on the pagers, a cell phone, and later on we have smartphone, right? And because of the current situation, I would say no one prepared a virus could affect whole world. All right?
That's right.
No one can stand out.
We didn't
All right?
expect this at all.
Yeah. And any industry are all affected. And if particularly you have your own shop, you are in bigger trouble. If you are a shop, all right? Even you are a landlord, you still have the problem. Because all the tenants move out.
Yeah.
Right? So everybody have the problem.
Yeah.
You are working for someone, you are being laid off, or you have to take the non-pay leave, no pay leave. So all these are something that people cannot foresee. So actually we should well prepare for the future. Let me put it this way. Say today, under this condition, hey, Pat, I have a project. Shall we run a coffee shop in Hong Kong? One in Hong Kong, one in Maryland. Are you interested? People will think in a different way.
Yes.
Under this situation, no one want to invest. Wait a minute, right? People will step back. Even because of the current situation, even when this is over, people go back to work. People will start to think, is there any plan B? Because they have to prepare. There could be another one is coming, maybe 5 years or 10 years.
It may come back next year for that matter.
Yes, exactly. So people will stay more alert to look for other opportunities or to prepare, at least have a lifeboat.
Have a backup plan.
Yeah, backup. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Very
So
well said, Frank.
Yeah.
the world is changing.
The
Yeah.
world is changing. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even people before 1, 2, 3, they just launch a coffee shop. 1, 2, 3, they have another business launch already. And now they have to think about it very careful. They have to bring into more consideration.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
So for those who are watching, bring this up to your prospects.
Yeah. When you talk to your friends, this
Talk to your
is
friends. Okay, be prepared. And this is one way to prepare for it. Seriously.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Very good. So I guess
Okay.
any words of wisdom for the newcomers, Frank, before we wrap
Okay,
up?
for newcomers, okay? Only for newcomers.
Yes.
All right. Number one, you have to keep it very simple. This is a simple business, right? Just follow the leader and be coachable. All right? We don't need talent. We need people to be coachable. It's only coachable can start to learn another industry. Okay, this is what you have to be prepared. And another thing is never overestimate your first year of income. Like what I said, in this game actually is a long-term investment. Okay, and do not underestimate 5 years from now. If you work it very seriously, you work it really, you work for your plan B. You are not waiting for your plan, you work for it. So 5 years from now, don't underestimate your return.
Mm-hmm.
So it is not an hourly job. Okay, you have hourly rates, $20, $30. No, it's not. If you're looking for, how about can I have a job of $50 per hour? And this is really a short-term money, okay? If you like it, you can just look for it. But if you want to have long-term rewards, then this is a good opportunity for you. Just be simple and be coachable. All right. So we have this online Zooming. So I'm sure we are going to do a lot of training, blah blah blah. And actually, it's already ongoing.
Right.
Right? It's already ongoing.
Yeah.
As long as you prepare to learn,
Right.
you can learn everything at home too.
Okay. Very good, Frank.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I want to thank Frank for joining us this morning, or
Yes.
this evening for you.
Yeah.
I planned to have this interview to be half an hour, but now
Yeah, it's good.
Now it's
it's very good.
all right.
Very
I
good.
think we should keep it 45 minutes.
Well,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, we can talk as long as we want.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. But it's getting late over there.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Okay. All right.
So he needs his beauty sleep. Right. So, okay. Thank you very much, Frank.
Yeah.
So, well, we'll meet again sometime. I don't know when, but
Yeah. I know.
originally we were looking forward to go to New Zealand, but now, well,
Yeah, maybe whenever it opens up, whenever we get over with this COVID-19 business, then let's get together.
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
All right.
So
see,
actually, we will have a clear copy, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll send you a recording of this.
Yeah, because actually some people say the voice is not clear, the sound is not so clear, audio is not clear. So if you have a copy,
I don't
so I
know.
can send it to them, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I have this recorded. Okay.
Yeah, a copy
All right.
to everyone, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he wants to send message to
Okay.
everyone. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's good to have this recorded. Anyway, you can look at it anytime. So.
Yeah, you can look at it again.
Yeah.
I see your fingers, Frank. Okay.
So you will have a library after
Yeah.
1 year.
Library. We have to
Yeah.
learn how to put the library together yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
all
thank
right.
you.
we're going to
All
end
right.
the
Thank you.
recording.
Bye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye.
Hold on.
Hold on.